Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Stoneshard, shall we? Today we're going to be checking out the Of, Beast, and Sages update that just dropped. There's a new magical school, which is Arcanists, and I believe our old saves will still be working, so I'll continue Arna and the Beginner's Guide, but I thought, wouldn't it be fun to just try a new character that is an Arcanist and see what it's like?
So here I am. The caravan is gone. My leg is crippled. Half my men are dead, and the other half are deserters and traitors. The host be praised. At least I've got the Stoneshard. If I knew I had to deal with an entire cult of devil knows what, I'd think thrice before getting into the whole mess. I'm too old for an adventure like this. Ah, if only I could have a good talk with Gwinnell right now. I'd ask him what the hell is going on. I've been doing this for 30 years, but I've never found myself in such a tough spot.
Yeah, the Gwinnell situation is not going to work out well.
I need to get back to Bryn. I'm not up to going there by myself, so that's why I sent for you. Do you remember how I helped you out back then? Well, time to return the favor. Damn, it's been so long. Tell me, what have you been up to?
I'll tell you. So, there is now, look at this. So, there's the Revenger, the Reaver, the Maiden Knight, Arna, who we normally are, Derwin, Jonna the Sorceress, and then now there's, Leosthenes, at least I feel like he's new. So he is a might and magic, kind of person. So he's doing a little bit of both. He's got geomancy and maces, and then there's this dervish. There is Hilda the Monster Slayer, and she's a spear expert. So what do we want to do here? And he's good at magical arts. He's good at geomancy, armored combat, shields, and maces. It seems interesting, but I'm going to go... and this is part of the free DLC, the character pack. By the way, these three characters on the bottom. So maybe they have been in the game for a while. But I'm just going to go ahead and do Jonna the Sorceress so that we can... We start with pyromancy, geomancy, electromancy, and arcanistics. And we could see it just right away.
Is that so? Interesting. Anyway, enough pleasantries. It's time to get to work. So here's the deal. I can't walk to Bryn with my leg like this. So unless you plan to carry me, we need a cart. We need horses.
Okay.
We're in luck, though. While you were away, I had a talk with the village elder. We came to an agreement. We'll do a couple of tasks for them, and they'll give us a cart and 2 horses. Don't worry about the job. It's nothing special. I don't think you need my advice on how to deal with brigands or the undead. The Elder will give you the details. You should go see him right away. No time to waste.
All right.
Ah, I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. You need it more than I do.
Don't laugh at me, old man.
You can also ask the innkeeper about local events. He is a talkative kind. I'm sure he'll answer any of your questions. Off you go then. Good luck.
He better, or he dies. Okay. So, let's go ahead and just use our map. Hey! It's filled in. It looks great. Okay. So, let me check out my skills. So, let's look at Arcanistics and just explore this tree. And it says here, draw power directly from the Ether Realm, warping the fabric of reality and summoning entities from beyond the veil. That sounds pretty sweet. So this is positioning, crowd control, weakening effects, and support. So I could learn Wormhole, and applies the target with Wormhole for 3 turns and marks its tile. When the effect expires or is removed, teleports the target to the marked tile, dealing 5 arcane damage. If the marked tile is occupied, teleports the target to the closest empty tile, dealing additional 12 damage, with a 64.2 chance of stunning it. Okay, sweet. So you can, like, teleport enemies away from you. Then there's Dimensional Shift, which allows you to mark 2 targets and switch. And it damages both, so you can use it for yourself, but you might want to use it on enemies. And then there's Arcane Might. Dealing arcane damage with strikes, shots, and spells grants accuracy, blah, blah, blah. Teleporting grants +1 range to arcanistic spells. Okay, that's sweet. So I definitely want to mess around with Wormhole. I think that's awesome. These we're going to need a little bit of help with. But I feel like I'm going to be going... Jolt and Arcanistics. Like, I'm going to be going a couple of trees here and just seeing how this plays out. Excellent. So I already have my staff, my bracers. So let's go ahead and talk to my man here. And now I have a complete beginner's guide and I have a walkthrough where I go through all of this stuff very slowly. I'm just going to be kind of moving through it because I want to be playing the character, and I've done this many, many times. So excuse me while I move through some of the dialogue in the game. And we can get stuff marked on the map. Let's see if he knows anything. And heard anything interesting. Okay. See ya. So he lets you save, which is fine. Heard anything interesting? Goodbye. Alright. So let's do all our starter quests like normal. Let's get this quest. You got any work for me? Deal. You got any work? Deal. We got 2 quests. Let's talk to my man. What do you propose? What did he sell you? You got any work for me? Deal. Heard anything interesting? We got a moose trail. And what are you selling? So let's go ahead and sell him the map for at least a little bit. And that's a good start. I don't know why they... It's strange. It looks like they changed perhaps the color of the scrolls, or the ribbon around the scroll. I don't know why Disenchantment and Identification both have pink. That's kind of confusing. Anyway, that might just be random. I'm going to go in here and talk to our buddy. Hey, man. You got any work? He does. And we'll go over here. See, you're not fond of the Elder. Where's he from? What happened to Dwar? Rumors. Alright. Ian, let's go talk to the herbalist. I'm going to get all of these quests before I even mess around with a contract. Now, the caves... By the way, this update also added caves in addition. So there's caves, there's a whole bunch of new unique items. There's new caravan events. And it seems pretty cool. Just more content, more stuff happening. But I don't think this character is going to be doing any kind of Agrimony, Flea War Experiment, any kind of work in terms of caves anytime soon. So we're pretty weak. So sometimes in the town you can just, you know, come across something pretty decent, but not always. In terms of just free herbs. Here's Agrimony. There we go. We got 1 Agrimony, 2 agrimony. We need spearmint. It's wild not having the town mapped in. Been a while since I started a new character. My Arna's in my beginner's guide and my Let's Play are much further along. Horsetail. Oh, cool. Here we go. So what's the range on this? 4, and the range on Jolt is still its good old 7. So the idea is I'm just going to shoot this guy. Well, he's going to come in closer. I'm going to shoot him. Magic. Indeed. And we're going to walk back. I'm just going to try to kite this idiot. And then now, I can actually... well, let me look at this again. So he's going to keep coming, but this will teleport him back. And that's kind of cool. It just does damage to his face. And this guy is not dying. There he goes. I'm like, come on, man. Could you die? Uh-oh. Where are you going? Trees? Why can't I see you anymore? I don't like that he's gone. What did he do? Get scared? I need to... Okay, anyway. Here's Flea Ward. I need max distance to fight anybody. Alright. Now I just need some spearmint. Okay. Let's go get the plane. Let's see if this idiot shows his face again. Where are you? Huh. Oh, that's spooky. I mean, I guess if I saw somebody shooting electricity and teleport my friend, it's probably, you know, a good time to go. Maybe this life of being a brigand isn't for me. We just need some spearmint. We got it. Look at that owl. Sweet. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So, it's interesting to have a way to knock people back. In addition, I'm going to just pick up this flea wart. We could sell it. Okay, here we go. There we go. My shock didn't knock the guy back at all before. I was getting worried that it no longer did that. Man, now we're just absolutely embarrassing these guys. It's sweet. So this guy thinks he's moving. He is not. Now, Wormhole has a pretty significant cooldown. What's your life looking like, buddy? 39%. That's actually a little bit more than I would like. They will catch up with me as I make this move, but I'm gonna hope that I can push them back a little bit. I don't like how this guy was below me and then he came out on top of me, but whatever. Who's the lowest? 58. Okay, so I'm going to just attempt to get this guy killed. He got his attack of opportunity, which, sure. There he goes. And then see if I can bounce this guy back. I was not able to. What are you at now? 45%? Okay. And you are at 32%. Okay, this is actually pretty bad. I am going to just take some attack of opportunities. One more. There we go. I'm going to try to push somebody back. Okay, that was pretty good. And this guy is... Okay. No, I'm dead. I really, really need this to not be two guys at once. I have not played a spellcaster in a while, and I forgot how just god-awful you are if you don't have range. And splitting the damage between the two of them is just terrible. That guy's at least dead. Okay. We killed them, but I did get a minor torso injury. Can you... There you go, there you go. Okay, we got it fixed. Homemade swords are good, though. Good for the quest. So the quest wants us to get 3 cleavers or homemade swords. Okay. So that was actually really challenging. And I gotta just pace myself. I need a few more spells. This is interesting, but it seems like it's going to get better later. And I guess you want to try to teleport them to occupied squares, but the fact that it only has a range of 4 is bad. But then in the tree, there was... This gives you +1 range for 4 turns. So, that's pretty good, but then the cooldown on this is so bad that you can't... It's not like you can teleport again immediately. You can't at all. I'm just going to rest a little bit more. Okay. So, I'm trying to get to the plane and get any spearmint that we can find. But I desperately need, 1 or 2 more spells. Fireball would be good, to be honest. But if we want to go Arcanist, we'll just keep going into that tree and just see if those spells are good, or they're more like support spells. Hey, the Drunken Woodsman. Here it is right here. We're just going to roll through. Hi, nice to see everybody. Free rag, I will take it. Those antlers are not free, though. You guys mind if I take them? We could use... We have a lot of items that we're missing. Looking for a fight? No. I'm going to have one against you, but I'm really scared about it. I will fight you and just you. Oh, come on. Are you coming or what? I don't want to fight anybody else. There you go. Now, let me see if I'm using this wrong. It says, applies the target with wormhole. When the effect expires, teleports the target to the marked tile. See, how do I mark a tile? Right now it's just marking, like... I don't get to choose the marked tile. So the whole, like... I was thinking if I could choose this and then make him teleport into this post or something, it would be sweet. But it just has to happen randomly that somebody goes into that square. Oh, wait, no. Can I mark the tile now? Oh, no, I just used it. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm still learning, everybody. I'll just stand here and shoot lightning at you, though, if you want to just do it that way. Alright, he's gone. Oh my god, another bow guy. Now that surprises me. That's funny. Oh no! I don't know if I've ever seen 3 bow guys together. It's a team of bow people. Alright, so I only want... I cannot handle 2. Are they just both going to stand there and shoot at me? Did I miss? Ow. That's not a good spot. I really don't want 2 at once right there. Hungry. I'll eat my cheese. Oh boy. The life of a sorcerer early. The issue with knocking them back is that they, like, the other guy gets closer. That was cool. Yeah, please just keep standing like that so I can bounce you guys into each other. That is welcome. Aww. We didn't agree on this. Oh, he's out of arrows. Which is funny. He's dead. Oh, he is too. I'm gonna step through. He should follow me. He's close enough where he should follow me. He did. So there's that combo working like as well as it can, basically. No stomach for a fair fight? No, not at all. There we go. Goodness gracious. What a jerk. So they had flails, but I don't see anything that I need. However, nails, rope, cart. There it is. I am going to rearrange, and this sells for 21, which all of this stuff is better. All right. Now we got what I wanted, which is the plane. So we can roll back home with this stuff. The spearmint would be great, but it's probably not going to be in the forest. I'll need to go to different tiles for that. No problem. Okay. All right. So everybody's asleep or in the tavern. This is not the tavern. This is the wrong place. Let's go get a place to sleep. We could put away some stuff in the chest in the inn. Save the game. She won't buy any of my stuff. Goodness. Alright. We did it. Alright, I'm going to put in a couple of salves, this rag, nails, and one bandage, and feel okay with it. I'm going to rest till 9. We are hungry and thirsty. We're going to have to buy some food. No problem. Can you... What's the cheapest you got? 94 is killing me. Alright. I ate. I feel good. And I still need another sword. I can sell to this dude. Rope. Oil. Bow. He's not the best, but I'm just unloading some items. Let's go over here. I'm so close to getting up a level. Here's your plate. Yay. Heard anything interesting? Very well. Alright. So we got some more cash, which is tremendous. And then I'm going to just go out of the town here. Alright. Bunch of flea ward. There we go. One. Just need one more. I'm going up to just try to discover the mill to level up. There it is. How about that? Another quest done. There it is. Yay, we found the mill and we leveled up. Okay, so we can boost up. So this helps our cooldowns and gives us magic power. So we're all in on willpower here. And then let's go over here. And Dimensional Shift has a range of 5. So I'm going to try it. I'm just going into this tree and just embracing it and seeing what it's like. Okay, perfect. So everyone, we are an Arcanist. We're trying the new update for Stoneshard and having fun. And we're going to see how this character goes as we get a little bit further with this build. If you have any suggestions for an Arcanist, I'd love to hear them. And I'd love to know if you've been exploring the caves and what you think of those. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care.